So let's keep it a buck. By now, a good majority of 2K players understand the importance of Slithery, especially if you're trying to consistently drive into the paint. And I was watching the most recent video from NBA 2K Lab, and they showcased how goated the Slithery finisher badge is. So I wanted to make this video to help elaborate a little bit more as to what the finisher is actually, the person driving is experiencing with the Slithery finisher badge, and also what the defender, even more important, what the defender is experiencing when someone who has the Slithery finisher badge at a super high level attempts to drive into the paint, because it's really some nonsense going on 2K. We finna get into all the details, so y'all be sure to drop a like and drop a sub if you can. And by the way, if you guys are looking for the best jump shots on 2K23, definitely join NBA 2K Lab Premium. Use promo code AllCity, save yourself 20%. So 2K Lab dropped the numbers for the Slithery finisher badge. With no badge, going up against the defense, it's about a 50-50 chance for you guys to make that bucket, as the average contest rate for finishers driving into the paint against defense is about 50%. Equipping the badge on bronze drops that number down to a 43% average contest rate. On silver, it drops down another 3% to 40%. At gold, 35% average contest rate, which means that you guys are completing about 65% of your drives with Slithery at the gold level. And at the Hall of Fame level, you're looking at a 31% average contest rate, meaning that you guys are gonna finish about 69% of the time. But let's talk about what 2K is doing to make Slithery an effective badge for finishers. Because a lot of you guys out there are like, man, I'm goated on my drives. My IQ is just through the roof. Now you guys all know I've made a couple of big man builds from 6'8" to 7 foot. And you all let me know if you've experienced this, because on each one of my center builds, I could quickly identify who has the Slithery badge equipped. Because what ends up happening to the interior defender is that he ends up like in this stuck animation where it seems like you guys are losing control of your player. Obvious that 2K kind of takes over control. You're in position, ready to just make the ultimate contest, but the Slithery animation prevents you guys from making a good contest. Whether that be 2K moving your defender out the way, or 2K preventing you from moving forward, or even more obvious, 2K just putting your hands down while you're attempting to make that contest. You literally jump up with your hand up and then 2K puts your hand down. I know you guys had to experience that before. That's the Slithery animation. And one thing that frustrates me continuously about 2K is that the animations are tied in together. It's like one animation plays out, and that animation involves the offense and the defense, instead of like the offense getting their own animation to play out while the defense gets their own animation to play out. No, it's tied into one animation, which 2K likes to call the impact engine. Man, I tell you, that impact engine is a load of crap. What the impact engine really is, in my opinion at the very least, is 2K finding a way to finesse the community, too lazy to make separate animations for both offense and defense, and tying these animations in together. The development team needs to separate offense and defensive animations, point blank, period. And for you new jacks out there, 2K used to have these animations separated. The drivers or finishers going into the paint used to just go off, whether they're gonna go on a layup or a driving dunk, that animation would play out. And whether the defense does a standing contest, a hands up contest, or a swap block animation, that animation to play out, and whatever's the outcome, so be it. And it was so much fun back then because you felt like you was always in control of your player instead of looking like a goofball out there. I mean, you have your teammates out there looking at you like, man, that player is Bobby Boucher booty cheeks. Little do they know you're at the mercy of 2K animations. I think the Slithery animations are absolutely amazing, but an offensive animation triggered by the offensive player driving into the paint should have nothing to do with what the defensive player or interior defender does when he makes that contest. We as 2K players put a lot of work into our builds, put a lot of time in the lab. Some of the most heavily devoted gamers in the gaming industry, always working to perfect our craft. I think it's due time that we start putting 2K at this same standard. 2K, stop being lazy. Get back in the lab. Get back into these animations, separate them, give the player back the control that they deserve. Interior defense is all about doing your work early, getting in position, cutting off driving lanes, things of that nature. And if you bum defenders want to stay in the restricted zone, then you should get dunked on. But if you're out there, you're one of those high IQ interior defenders that does their work early, works very hard to get in position early to prevent any type of drives or backdoor cuts, then in my opinion, that type of defense should be rewarded, and there shouldn't be any badge that prevents that reward from actually happening. Casual gamers may not notice this firsthand, but if you're a consistent 2K gamer playing the game every day, you begin to notice these kind of layers upon layers. This type of stuff used to not even be in the game. Whether you're a slasher or a finisher, or you're an interior defender, please let me know your thoughts about the Slithery badge, what I had to say about it. Let me know if you've experienced some of this stuff. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And by the way, if you guys are looking for players to run with on 2K23, come on out and join our Discord. Just pulled up on 25,000 members. We'd love for you guys to join. The link for Discord will be in the description below. Y'all be sure to drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, y'all.